Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. The only reason I found out about this show is because of TikTok. Literally, for the past few weeks, I kept seeing the same kind of trend of this, like, image of a doll turning her head, people being freeze. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just TikTok being TikTok. And then finally I found out, oh, this is a show. It's on Netflix. It's trending #1 for the past 3 weeks. I guess I'll just watch it. Wow! Squid Game is about hundreds of cash-strapped players accept a strange invitation to compete in children's games. Inside, a tempting prize awaits with deadly high stakes, a survival game that has a whopping 45.6 billion won prize at stake. I usually do say the actor's name who star in the show, but I'm going to screw up every single name, so I'm not even going to try with the names. I'm sorry, but this South Korean show, which was produced by Netflix, released a couple weeks ago in September, and like I said, has been trending everywhere. I mean, I found out more about it because of TikTok, people just joking around with it, and I finally was like, I need to see what this thing is about. And guys, stop everything you're doing. Don't go to the movies. Like, there's some good movies out there, but this is the greatest entertainment I have seen all year, no question. Squid Game is one of the best first season, or if just one season, shows I've seen since the first season of Euphoria. This show is flat out amazing. I don't even know where to begin with my pauses, but I can say this. The original idea of Squid Game is just awesome. I mean, South Korea films have been giving us more and more movies lately, and more people are seeing them because a lot of people like them. I mean, Parasite, obviously, Best Picture winner, so now they're expanding. Netflix produced this show. They're like, hey, here's this money, here's the investments, make your show. It's 9 episodes long, and every single episode produced A+ quality performances, characters, story, and the situations that we get, because they go into this place and they all want this money. They want cash prize because everyone's in debt. All 456 people are in debt. And guess what? They gotta play 6 childlike games, but if they kind of, mess up, you're dead. And it is brutal. It's a bloody show. It's very dramatic. It's everything I want in a story with characters, the technical aspect of the show. I mean, again, I can't begin to start where everything is just so good in this show. The show puts their characters first and foremost, which is very important. I mean, we meet like 10+ characters in like the first 2 episodes, and you honestly can relate with each one of them. There's some that you truly hate, and by the end of it, you're in love with. Some that you really like the first episode, and then by the end, you want them to get their head ripped off, because there are so many moments in the show of pure just intensity because of these characters, because you care. The show does an amazing job with its character artwork, the development. I mean, I have no issues with the characters. Literally, all of them. You have your villains, you have your good guys, and you have your characters you can't trust that turn into people you trust, and then things happen, and then sadness happens, because episode 6, my god, I mean, when you watch the show, I mean, wow. I mean, talk about just heartfelt, like, man, episode 6. But there's other moments too, but if you watch the show episode 6, because the show does a great job with that stuff. And like I said, the technical aspect, cinematography, I mean, I have no complaints. The color scheme, just the aspect ratio of it, the look of it, I mean, it looks beautiful. It's just great. And half the stuff they're on, yes, there's green screen, there's a lot of great production design. I mean, the series premiere, the famous red light, green light, which is probably what you've seen more on TikTok and social media. Yeah, that scene, a lot of it, the big doll that you see, yeah, that's real. That is not CGI. It's head turning. That is not CGI. And I flat out just praise the production design and the costume work and the performances and just the intensity of how bloody the show can get, because when you're watching it, it has that dramatic feel. It has funny moments, but guess what? It's gonna show off brains, gore, guts, and it holds nothing back when certain characters are literally killed right in front of you. You're like, I really like them. Now, I will not spoil this show, but when the show did end, it ended in a way where a season 2 most likely will happen, but I would be totally fine with just being this one season show because from beginning to end, I was really intrigued with the story and how it wrapped up. I really liked the ending. If they do season 2, I'm day one clicking play. But for now, for one season, I mean, I have barely any issues. I mean, this is going to spawn so many costumes in Halloween of the red guards with the red triangle, or the circles, the triangles, the squares on their helmets. There's so many aspects in the story I don't want to spoil, but if I had one issue, there is miniature little plot lines that happen behind the scenes, certain one involving blood and guts. When you watch the show, they'll make more sense. That plot line really never led to anything. Besides that, I mean, this is one of my favorite things I've seen in a long time. I mean, the characters are great. The intensity, I mean, every game, all 6 games, there's not one game you're like, that was the weak one. No, all 6 of the games they play is really intense. The production design of each one of them is amazing. The costumes, I mean, this is a perfect movie with 9 hours of just greatness. I was in love with this show when I started it. I binged it all day long. I could not stop. If you've not seen the show, the trends might be really funny, but I actually do recommend watching the show. And I will say this, if you cannot stand not watching or reading subtitles, just go ahead and put on the English dub. That's awful if you ask me. I watched it in subtitled English with the actual South Korean language playing because I felt that was right, so I could obviously read it, but don't let that be the reason you not watch this show. This is a must see. Go and watch Squid Games like right now. I'm gonna give Squid Game an A. I really thought about giving it an A+. I truly thought about it, but I have like minor little issues, but overall I was just in pure amazement. So you know, deep down in my heart it's an A+, but I'll give my honesty to it of a strong high A. Go and watch the show, guys. Please. Like, please go and watch it. It is, wow. Go and watch it. Anyway, guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.